Now, a clawback at a Bitcoin exchange in Hong Kong is raising questions about the risks of lightly regulated venues. Let's go to Oliver Sloop of Blue Line Futures, who is at the CME. Is this affecting volumes at all at the CME when you realize that on certain exchanges there is light regulation? You can end up losing money through no fault of your own.
You know, there hasn't been a whole lot of change in terms of price action or volume here at the Board of Trade. I mean, the headlines don't do a lot in favor of confidence for the crypto exchanges, though. Among the different countries that offer them, trading is risky enough as it is, and trying to pick one out of 1,000 cryptos and one out of 1,000 different exchanges is like the king of risk. So we like doing it here at the CME, where we have a regulated exchange and kind of a nice safeguard behind us. I think, you know, we've been through these phases in Bitcoin. I think essentially we were in a bubble. We went from that enthusiasm stage to new paradigm, and then the risk off trade. And now we're starting to find a near-term bottom, I believe, or a reversion of the mean. I think there's pretty good value down here on a longer-term basis, about $7,500. We haven't seen the enthusiasm pick back up. I think if this market can claw back and chew through that psychologically significant 10,000 barrier, I think we start to see momentum traders and people get excited again and could accelerate this thing a little bit higher. I'm not going to say that we're going to go retest the highs we saw at the beginning of the year, which was around $20,000, but I think there is opportunity. Now, with that said, it's going to be, I think, difficult to figure out which cryptos are really going to have longevity in the very long term, because there's so many to choose from.
Certainly are, and Bitcoin remains the number one in terms of overall market size. Oliver, let's flip gears and look at metals trading at the moment, because we got that headline that China, of course, in reaction to US tariffs, is itself going to be ladling on a 25% tariff on copper ore and concentrate. How is this going to affect the metal, if at all?
Well, I think a lot of it has been priced in. We've seen copper retreat over the last month and a half. So I think a lot of traders were anticipating that move from China. And I wouldn't be surprised to see this be a buy the rumor, sell the news type of event. Now that we have the news headline out, potentially we find a near-term bottom. Ultimately, I think we start to see some of these things that have been affected by tariffs start to base, whether it be copper or soybeans or any other commodities. I think a lot of that bad news and fear news has been priced into the market. So we like it here. I think on a longer term perspective, though, our favorite metal is probably gold. If we can continue to stabilize above 1,200 and get back out above 1,250, I think that could spark some short covering and get us going higher.